Hmm. Şimdi bu zevk dediğimiz insanların pis pis fotoğraflarını çeken birisiydi. Oscar sevgilisi Amir'le
Look,
konuşacak.
anything else on Zach Weston, let me know.
Ha. İlk önce bizim ilk işimiz, şu an yeni
Sorry,
bir
we're
şüphelimiz
closed.
var.
Come back tomorrow or make an appointment online.
Dün gece
Here.
neredeydin?
I'm usually here most nights.
Geç saate kadar çalıştın mı? Bunu onaylayabilecek biri var mı? Bunu onaylayabilecek biri var mı?
Only the roof rats.
Niye hiçbirinizin iş yerinde kamera yok?
Yes. What do you want?
Kardeş, senin aslında zaten zek olduğunu biliyoruz. Beni shoulder tuttu. Ya
The
bastım gittim.
Shores. Oh. You mean that girl who got killed? What was her name? Dorothy? I see a lot of faces in my studio, but I'm not good with names. Wait. Dorota? I remember now.
Nasıl hatırladın kanka sen bunu şimdi? Ha?
For the August Chronicle, she won some sort of award. I remember her cello. It kept reflecting the flash and ruining the shot. No, I went to her house along with the reporter.
Evine gitti
It's better with
gazeteciyle
these human
beraber.
interest stories to capture them in a natural habitat.
Gazeteci kim?
If you asked me to drive there without my sat nav, no. No, actually, I've been running a special offer on portraits since she came in for a studio session. Wait there.
Fotoğrafı mı göstereceksin?
As you can see, there's photos here. They're on the cello. Now this one's in colour. Beautiful hair. Oh, legs wrapped around. Another one here. Oh, hang on. Do you see what I see? Nothing. She's just a very attractive girl. That's all.
O zaman ne saçmalıyorsun? Ne biçim bakıyorsun? Dorothy'nin hiç fotoğrafını çektin mi? Çekmiş işte.
Friends? Yes. I know Violet very well. Sometimes we share a drink, sometimes a bed, if you know what I mean. What do you mean? I don't think I like what you're implying, Detective. Is that all?
Kardeş. Sen diyorsun ki biz o kadar yakınız. Ama Violet diyor ki bu Sherro gidiyor karıların fotoğraflarını çekiyor diyor.
Do we really have to?
Evet. Bunu yapmak zorundayız. Abi dümdüz söyle ama.
vulgar. Yes, I suppose that is what he'd say. But I've never let him lay a finger on me. He says we're in a relationship, but he doesn't act like it.
Ha? Nasıl öyle davranmıyor?
He's irresistible to women.
Bir dakika, bir şey diyeceğim. Falda çıkmamış mıydı hani, yok turuncu saçlı, yok işte kızıl mı artık bilmem ne. Yok böyle yok böyle. Aa, bu karı da buna benziyor. Niye Dorota? Niye bu değil? Madem tarotçular birini öldürecekti, işte oradan birisi falda çıktıydı güya falan, bunu da öldürebilirdi.
No.
Bu kim lan? Korku oyunu mu oynuyorsun? Şimdi biz bir yayına gidek. Ya çık, bu adamı niye bana soruyoruz? Lexi'ye gidek.
We've got to stop meeting like this. Seriously though, Sam, I'm working. Can't it wait?
Ne
Can it
çalışıyorsun?
wait, okay?
İçeri almadı.
Sam, look, I can't talk right now. I'm doing phone readings.
Ne yapıyorsunuz?
For a job somehow. Lexi's locked in till late too. I can sort you out afterwards, yeah?
Ne oluyor?
No? Who's that? Never heard of him.
Hayır, akşam 9'da oldu.
What? Boudoir photos? She sent some private photos to me by phone. Do you mean them?
Onları görebilir miyim? Abi ben şimdi yayına böyle saçma sapan şeyler göstermek istemiyorum. Profesyonel fotoğrafları diyorum. Gereksiz bir bilgi verdi şu an. Belki de çok da gerekli, bilmiyorum. Ama pis pis şeyler görmek istemiyorum ben burada. Korkuyorum, ben bunu demem. Yayın artı 18'de değil mi? Umarım artı 18'dedir.
I get it now. That's why you're asking about Zach Weston. Maybe I should pay him a visit.
Bunu söyleme oğlum da.
I found out I'm not a good liar. I wanted to be guilty, but I don't think she is.
Hoşlandığı için onun suçlu olmadığını söylüyor. Hala mı? Biz bir amire gidek.
That's what he says, but no one can back him up. He's on my radar now. I think you're supposed to tell me that. If he was taking photos of Dorota, maybe he fell for her? And the feeling wasn't mutual. Artists have muses, apparently. Wish I had one. And I'm all for a good boudoir picture, but who are they for? There's definitely a strong connection between those two then. Well, unless they were for Oscar, I don't know. Unless there's someone else about to come out of the woodwork. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. Zach says he's sleeping with Violet, which I doubt. Zach did other
Sanmıyorum
photo
diyor.
sessions with Dorota. Boudoir. I wonder what else he's not telling us. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night. You're still following up Birmingham. Keep me posted. Yeah, you mentioned the word traveller to me, but he's nothing. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet.
Aynen öyle.
Not many people would know that. That's it.
İyi de sevgilisi sonuçta.
hello, gorgeous.
I came over last night, but you weren't here.
Şimdi blöf atabiliriz ya da soru sorabiliriz. Ne yapalım? Ne yapalım, ne yapalım? Dün gece geldim ama burada değildin. Atalım
Well,
blöfü.
that explains why there was no answer when I called you. I was definitely here. Everyone in town's heard. She's a local celebrity now.
Were you sleeping with her?
Şat
Violet?
böyle
Of course
yani
not.
sorulmaz ki bu böyle.
I only have eyes for you.
What is on?
That's not what I heard.
Don't sulk. You'll put lines in your face. I know what'll make you feel better.
Abi, git kendisiyle öp.
I know it's a line, but it would really make you feel better.
Uzak
Kissing
dur.
me would release your endorphins. So, smoochies?
Hayır, uzak dur.
I know you're waiting for marriage or the apocalypse or something.
Benim illa Reyne bunları sormam mı lazım cidden?
Fine, Sam. Birmingham. Mercury took us to Birmingham. We didn't know what for. We never really know what for. But we turned up. It started with a girl, Ginny. She was South African. I only mention it because that was its thing.
Güney Afrikalı mı?
Yeah. We didn't know at the time, but in hindsight, it was after South African girls. 3 to be exact. The Traveller wanted 3. You should ask Bronwyn. She's the one that knows about rights. I just know it normally involves 3, and all 3 share a common attribute. I guess you might call them demons, in as much as they can get inside us. They come from other worlds.
Nasıl ya? Başka dünyadan ne alaka? Neden iblis?
Some religions talk of demons, but they don't actually exist. Travelers can get inside us and make it look like we're possessed, hence the demons. Yes, disturbingly. It's actually a lot more complicated than that. They choose a reality/universe where they actually evolve to become the person they're possessing. So they jump in a few million years before our timelines intersect. They can't just jump into someone. It takes a few hours for that. They make the decision before they travel, which is why we can catch them. Yes, probably. The tarot doesn't just sat-nav us to normal murders. I met him yesterday, doing the rounds, looking for reading work. Actually, oh no. He did mention the rota. He said there was this girl he was planning to meet up with. Said she was alone every Monday night because her parents go to the cinema. Do you know what that means? It was the rota Shaw.
Artık herhalde gidebiliyoruz. Yo, gidemiyoruz.
It's 8 o'clock and time for another August update.
Sam, I've got news. We've done a reading.
Ne?
The 5 of Swords. That's the same card as yesterday.
Let's hope it's not the Knight of Wands.
Şaka mı?
This doesn't look good.
It's fine. This happens all the time. There are 78 cards in a deck. The same ones come up a lot.
I get it, but we drew the exact same cards yesterday. What are the odds of pulling all three again?
1 in 474,552. I know, I get asked a lot.
Bet it's a ten of swords.
Ne oluyor şu anda?
Happening again. There's going to be another murder. Then Lexi did her thing, and now we have a name. Alice Munro.
O kim? Bu kız kim?
Excellent work. Gold star for you. Oh, hello. This is my goddaughter, Sophia. She's only 9 and she's a maths genius.
Hello.
I have to pop to my room to get something. Be nice to her while I'm gone. Otherwise, I might have to smother you in your sleep.
Abla bana
What's
niye
your
şey
name?
yapıyorsun? Ben öcüyüm.
I'm Sophia. Pleased to meet you. Do you want to know a secret?
Ver.
Violet was taken by aliens in their ship. She doesn't know.
Allah kahretmesin seni.
Sorry about that. Sophia, your mother will be here for you soon, so run along and wait. Now, Sam, how can I help you? Of course. Poe and Monroe. She's on the radio.
Aa!
Yes, I believe I did. She was here once for something. Don't remember now.
Sen hiçbir şey hatırlamıyorsun.
She has a wicked imagination for her age. Do you think you're sitting here now? Perception is reality, Sam.
Çık şuradan ya.
I needed to confide in someone, so I told Chief Dupont. Just Chief Dupont. And now you, apparently. Why are you talking about this again? You understand, every time you mention abduction, it opens up a vault of crushing memories that I'd rather stay locked up.
Hangi anıları?
No. Not even the moon.
Dur şu lafı geç ya. Bir gidek Alice'le görüşelim.
You must be Sam.
Ya bu kadar millet ne şey yapıyor sanki zaten bekliyormuş gibi. Mesela bu kadının ne alaka olduğunu niye
Just
düşünmüyor?
got off the phone with Chief Dupont. I can't believe it. First Dorota, now me.
Ha, konuşmuşlar.
Yes. We were friends. I hadn't known her for long, only a few weeks. We met at the gala. I was hosting and she was playing the cello, you know? I guess we talked for a little while and then she asked me for a drink after the show.
Abi bu oyun kaydedilmiyor mu ya?
After we'd had a few drinks, she invited me back to her house. I thought we were just gonna chat, watch a movie, that sort of thing. Then she kissed me. I was so shocked. She was so attractive. So I kissed her back.
Bunu kimse merak etmiyor.
Oscar, yeah. She was a bit confused. When we started seeing each other, she didn't like him touching her anymore. I didn't mind, but she did. So I told her if he wanted to get sexual, then maybe she should try something else. I said some guys like to watch, so tell him it would be sexy if he could look, but he couldn't far as I know,
Hı,
it worked.
ben ediyorum demiş. Hmm. Katilin de onu aynı şekilde izlediğini düşünüyoruz. Nasıl işe yaradı?
She told Oscar to watch from her walk-in wardrobe. When he was at a safe distance, she put on a show. She faked it.
Dolaba mı girmiş?
It was her mom's. She was saving it in case she ever got married. This is just between us, right?
Tabii tabii. Aramızda.
Fooled around. I don't have many friends, Sam. Everyone thinks because I'm on the radio, I have tons of friends, so nobody ever approaches me. I get lonely. But Dorota was my friend, and I liked making her happy.
Bu şekilde mi? Allah belanı vermesin.
Poe and Dorota, people I say hi to, I have thousands of followers and subscribers, and they keep me feeling warm when I'm down, but they're not friends. I do get the odd stalker, but that isn't something anyone wants.
Ama sen bir sapıksın.
We're co-hosts on the radio. Oh, sorry. You know that already. We've been partners for 2 years now. He's a good friend. Can't we be both, Sam? Poe's his radio name. He's actually John Poe. He's on air now, but you can come back at 8:30 if you want to see him. On air? We both were. We broadcast live hourly news reports. It's how we keep our funding.
Zevkle ne alakası var? Ben onu
Very
anlamadım.
well. He's done a few shoots of me and Poe to promote the show. No.
Bu Zek'in konuştuğu birisi var. O da Dorota diyorlar ama başkası da olabilir. Ha?
She gave me the pictures as a gift. She looked amazing. No. Sorry. I did have a strange dream last night, though. I was a Hollywood actress, and there were hundreds of magazines and newspapers all piling up on the red carpet, and they all had my picture on the front cover. But the red carpet wasn't carpet. It was a pool of blood, and it seeped through all the pages. Then I woke up. What do you think that means, Sam?
Öleceksin. Öleceksin. Ay. Derin uyku evresine geçmişsin demek. Bu konuda bir konuda endişelisin demek.
I don't know
Endişelisin
what.
diyelim.
I mean, I'm anxious now. Maybe it was predicting Dorota's death. Or mine. Just don't hurt me. Or let me get hurt. Sam, you forgot your phone.
Abla ne korkutmaya çalışıyorsun ya? O da kapkaranlık zaten. Oscar yok.
Monroe. Everyone knows her. She's a local radio star here. I always get the shot, Sam. One way or another.
Niye tehlikeliymişsin gibi konuşuyorsun ki benimle? Kimsin ki sen?
I don't really want to.
respecting my wishes. It's difficult to explain. I'm stuck in the wall of an enormous room made from these wooden vines, except the vines slowly move and drip with pain. My head is pushed out like I'm a trophy. If I look to my side, there are others, heads, all prisoners, being experimented on.
Ne anlatıyor bu ya?
They rearrange us like decorations, suck us backwards into the darkness, and then thrust us back through the wall. And when they return me home, I'm broken. Cuts, bruises, memories.
Kadın uzaylılar tarafından kaçırıldığına inanıyor.
A little bit. What did you want to know? A rite can take many forms, but from what we know about these travelers, it seems to be performing some kind of coming of age ceremony.
Yetişkinliğe geçiş derken gezginleri nereden biliyorsun?
We've all known about them for hundreds of years. We just know them by different names. Demons, skinwalkers, Jack the Ripper. They're all travelers.
Bu defa da 3 mü olacak? Niye 3 kurban vardı?
3 is a powerful number. There's a divine balance to it in our universe anyway. But maybe it doesn't mean anything where the traveler's from. Maybe 3 is just the carry-on limit for interdimensional travel.
Ağzındaki bozuk parayı söyle.
I've heard on the radio, but other than that, I don't know anything about her. I want to help though. That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Although we can be sure of one thing. Not necessarily. If it's a traveler, then they just jump into any vessel, have their fun and go. It just needs to be someone nearby.
Yardımına ihtiyacım var.
No. I can do a reading if you want.
Fal bakabilirim diyor. Baksın mı? Fal bakabilirim diyor. Baksın diyorlar. Bak bakalım fala.
9 of Cups. This is a very positive card. Is Zach a suspect? Something feels wrong. He's too smug, too self-congratulating, like he's got away with something.
Sen
I
nereden
don't
biliyorsun
like
ki?
this, Sam. I don't like this one bit at all. Was it a gold coin?
Ya bunu söylemememiz gerekiyordu ya.
That's more of a serial killer thing than a possessed by a traveler thing. It's a bit showy, but well, there's no guarantees.
Tamam Utku.
Yes, of course, anything.
Merkür'ü kim ya? Gözün Violet'te olsun. Merkür'den daha çok şey öğrenmeye çalış. Bu kim ya? Gözün Violet'te olsun.
Why Violet? Do you think she's in danger? You don't think she's involved, do you? Leave it with me, I'll see what I can find out. And don't worry, I'll be super discreet.
Ya bana kalırsa katil bu değil ya.
Yes, I met her at the radio station. I was offering my services. Earning a living's tricky when you travel around as much as we do. And last time I checked, Violet wasn't offering us room and board for free. In Birmingham, it was a man called Yuri Harris. He worked as a butcher. He beheaded all 3 girls within hours of each other.
Ha?
We couldn't stop it. He pleaded not guilty for reason of temporary insanity. Because he said he'd see us again. In August. Before we even knew it was a month and a place.
Arkadaşlar bir tık ileri gidemiyoruz, farkında mısınız?
So what's the news about Ellis? I feel so useless sitting here. I want to help. Yes, please use me. Tell me what to do. You got it. Me and the spirit world are gonna have a serious chat.
Ben niye mantığı bıraktım gittim, bunlara uyuyorum ki?
It's 9 o'clock and you're listening to Radio August. Investigations into the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw are continuing this evening. Miss Shaw was found dead in her home at approximately 10 p.m. last night in what police are describing as a puzzling case. Residents are urged to be cautious until the perpetrator is caught. I cannot stress this enough, August. Stay safe out there. You mean the world to me. In other news, Monroe has been detained on urgent business, so you're stuck with me until she returns. Never fear, Monroe fans. We still have lots of pre-recordings, so you can relax with her angelic tones.
Gideceğim, şu Zek miydi ne, onun kılığına bürünüp Violet'le konuşacağım.
Don't confirm the existence of travelers. They're not ready.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Nerede bakalım Violet?
Zach, the game is up.
Ne
I
oyun?
think you should leave town.
Ne oyunu?
What?
I know where you were last night. I followed you to Dorota's house. Well, I didn't know it was Dorota's house until we arrived. Call it women's intuition.
I was at the studio.
No, you weren't. That
Nasıl?
detective's not stupid. Dupont might be, but not Sam. They'll put 2 and 2 together.
And then
they're going to arrest you. You weren't there long, I suppose, but then I guess it doesn't take you long, does it?
you're a spy.
I followed you there, then back to the studio. You lied to the police. You lied to me.
Oha!
We're finished. Don't come back here again.
Ne?
Probably right here. Why? I didn't realize I was under house arrest. If you've got proof, arrest me, Sam. You're reaching. I'll go where I want, not where you want me to be. But if Violet said it, it must be true. I was here last night, as I said.
Kanıtlayamıyorsun. Kanıtlayamıyorsun kardeş. Kanıtlaman gerekiyor. Niye öyle seni takip etmiş?
He didn't. He was the one in her bedroom last night. I never made it that far. I just followed him to her house. I wrongly assumed we were in a relationship. I thought that he was cheating on me. Which he was. I saw him leave Dorota's and I followed him straight after. I don't know if anyone else was there.
Bunu niye daha önceden söylemedin? Dorota'nın evinin dışında başkasını gördün mü? Bunu niye daha önce
So,
söylemedin?
protecting Zack.
Niye koruyorsun?
This looks bad, doesn't it?
Ne oluyor lan? Nereye gidiyorsun makasla sen?
Sorry, Sam, what can I do for you? Yeah, I always cry around this time of night. What's the point, Sam, huh? If we can't save them. Mercury is a curse. It's like some tourist guide for murders.
Abi.
I try for Lexi and Rain to make them think that we can make a difference, make a change, but we haven't so far. What if we can't make a change?
Buradayım zaten değişim yaratalı bilmiyorum. Bilmiyorum.
If Ellis dies, I burn Mercury. If we don't have it, it can't lead us halfway around the world. Yes, she's definitely got a monkey on her back. I saw her
Nasıl
get
yani?
changed. She's got all these scars on her back in the shape of a monkey.
Nasıl ya?
Like they've been burned into her. What the hell happened to her, Sam? She's a tortured soul. I guess it's not an alibi.
Gerçekten uzaylılar tarafından kaçırıldı mı yoksa?
He's off the radio. I don't really know him. Actually, I'm glad you're here. I really, really want to do a reading for you right now. You know, to help. Great. Let me just draw 3 cards for you.
Karıştırman
I
gerek.
shuffled before you got here. Okay. Oh, the 2 of Cups. That's mysterious. Is there anyone you feel a spark of attraction to? Maybe someone you've met recently?
Hayır.
The Lovers. I did not expect that.
Ya bu fal ayağına bize
This
yürüyor
attraction has
ya.
the potential to be life-changing, if you wanted to be. And finally, the Knight of Cups. This card is about pursuing your heart's desire. I think it's time to tell that someone special how you really feel. Wow, what an interesting reading. Does it mean anything to you?
Üzgünüm Lexi, hislerimiz karşılıklı değil.
I don't know what you mean, but maybe we should talk about it sometime?
Yok, konuşmayalım.
Quite a lot, but I'm not sure how much of it is useful. Apparently this town has a lot of spirits with a lot of unfinished business.
Yarım kalmış
One
işler
woman was looking
derken.
for a daughter, and there was a girl looking for a mum. It was awful. They were both there, but they couldn't see each other. I couldn't help them. The general message is anyone that tries to stop Ellis dying will be punished. Sam, be careful please.
Bana bir şey olmaz. Düzenleriz ablacığım. Bana hiçbir şey olmaz.
Honestly, you don't. Once they're caught, a few hours later, they've hopped timelines into someone else. We just keep chasing them, continuously trying to stop them ruining lives.
Onları öldürebilir misin? Onları ayrılmaya zorlayabilir misin?
Yes, but it kills the vessel too. So, you could have a traveler inside you right now, and if I killed you, you'd both be dead. I'm not sure.
Nasıl emin değilsin? Nasıl emin değilsin? Kimle konuşmadım? Oscar'la
Hey, I'm going.
konuşmadım.
There's too many people asking questions. It's exhausting. I'm off to stay at my aunt's. I'll come back tomorrow, but I've said everything I can say.
Nereye gidiyorsun kardeş? Burada bir soruşturma... Lan burada bir soruşturma yapıyoruz. Nereye gidiyorsun?
You're the detective. Monroe just called. This is madness. Who would want to hurt her? We've worked together for years. She's the light to my shade, the angel to my demon, the diamond to my lump of coal.
Ay ay.
She told me to say all those things.
Çok konuşuyorsun abi sen.
Heavens no. I have a wife and 3 children, beloved spawn of my loins. Monroe and I are good friends, that's all. Only a madman. Or woman. Monroe is August's sweetheart. Poe and Monroe. That was her idea. She has all the best ideas. The free radio project as well. That was her doing. Uniting August via the airwaves. Monroe's been delivering free radios anywhere people might want to listen. Doctor surgeries.
Ya bir şey diyeceğim.
addresses,
Soruşturma haricinde
guest
her boku dinliyoruz ya.
I believe she charmed the local electrical store into donating them, in exchange for free advertising, of course. We interviewed her about her scholarship not too long ago. Do you think whoever killed Dorota plans to kill Monroe? What makes you think she's in danger? Tarot? Does this have anything to do with the gentleman who stopped by?
Ne
I didn't get
beyefendisi.
his name, I'm afraid. He offered to do a spot on our show, doing tarot readings to answer listener questions. We said we'd think about it. You know, this town is fascinating. There's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Have you ever read up on the real history of August? The official story is that Mary August retired from a life on the high seas, found a nice spot here, and used her ill
Ay çok fazla saçma şeyler dinliyoruz.
But that's not what really happened.
Gerçekte ne olabilir? Ya pek umurumda değil diyeceğim. Şimdi buradan bir ipucu falan yakalarız diyecek. Umurumda değil.
Okay. Although, I was just getting to the good bit. On that
Umurumda
note,
değil.
I should probably get back to the booth.
Güle güle.
Show must go on. Death threats be damned. Look after Monroe, detective. She's the only Monroe I've got.
I delivered radios all over town. I don't think I should have bothered with some of them, though. I don't think. Violet, is it? I don't think Violet liked me very much.
Sam, I've got some heavy rain news. Lawrence Petrovsky, that's his real name, and no, he's not a Russian spy. But he does have a criminal record.
Aha.
He was charged with the murder of a 21-year-old artist.
21 yaşında bir sanatçıyı öldürmekle suçlanmış. Ya Allah kahretmesin.
Rain's still a suspect. No corroborated alibi. Bronwyn Castle has one. Lexi Taylor doesn't. I got my search back on Rain, or Petrovsky, as we should call him. He's got priors that you're looking into. Rain met Ellis when he was touting for work. He gets around quickly. Ellis knows Violet because of the free radio project. Ellis thinks Violet doesn't like her very much. I'm not sure I like you very much. Where's the proof? Violet's just admitted being at the crime scene last night with Zach. It's not looking good for Zach now.
Aynen öyle.
Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. I think you've narrowed it down to Zach, Rain, and Lexi. That's just my professional opinion, mind you. Feel free to ignore the person who hired you. That's it.
It's now 10 o'clock. Here's your August update. Investigations deepen into last night's murder of 21-year-old
Bu ne kaç gün geçiyor?
Miss Shaw, a talented cellist who had recently been granted a place at Juilliard, was found strangled at her home last night.
Saat
With the murderer
geçiyormuş,
still at
pardon
large,
arkadaşlar.
Chief DuPont has urged residents to remain calm and stresses there is almost no chance of anyone else being harmed. Alice, if you're listening, let me know you're okay. In other news, a handful of August residents have reported seeing strange lights in the sky earlier this evening. The lights, which witnesses describe as searingly bright, were spotted over the east edge of town, past the fire station. Have you seen any strange lights? Or for that matter, little green men? Let me know. That's 10 o'clock with Poe.